process since you arrived where you have the season and you got a couple weeks to break, you got spring practice, and now you've got the off season. Are you taking what you're learning from each of those periods, whether it be the regular season or spring practice, and then really drilling down and focusing on specific parts of that, like now? How's that work?
Yeah. No, so yeah, coming in early last year was a big deal. It's kind of just big things. High school, you kind of get in the groove, and you know what the spring's gonna look like. So kind of having that year of getting under my belt, just kind of trying to focus on certain things, like you said, like different seasons. So spring, just kind of get back in the flow of things. We were off a little bit in this summer, trying to get my body right and work on some little things. Just trying to get better and maybe try to gain some weight and stuff like that. But really, ultimately, just getting ready for camp. And the season's coming fast. I think it's 60-something days, so we're coming up on it fast. So we're just trying to get back to work and get things rolling here.
Is it more of a strength and conditioning focus, or is there actually technical stuff you're trying to work on this time of year?
Yeah, obviously Coach Hess, they got us working. They're working us pretty good, but it's good for us. And then outside of that, we're throwing with the guys, and we have player that practices. So it's kind of both, trying to balance both of them. But at the same time, football is the main part. So obviously throwing and getting that field work is most important.
How much weight have you gained in spring?
In the spring, I was probably around 212, 213. I'm up to near 220 now. So just trying to stay light, but try to be able to move as fast because I got to run away from those big guys. So you got to be take some hits, but also at the same time still be able to move.
Along with the weight work, have you changed something with your diet? Are you eating something different now that's kind of helping you gain weight? Maybe eating more of something specific?
Yeah, just trying to, for me, just eating a lot more in the mornings, eating breakfast, before workouts. It's hard for me to eat before working out, usually because, we're running and all that. But just trying to get at least something in, snacks here and there, and then eating a big breakfast. So.
Drake, are you at the point where you're leading those parallel practices? I know you haven't been a big Sam as a quarterback, but now that you are in competition for that, are you at that stage where some of those practices are led by you?
Yeah, me and Jacoby, we kind of, it's kind of a quarterback. Us two, we kind of go out there and it's kind of our show out there, and we're just leading 7-on-7, and then we'll go through about 30 or 40 reps on air with the team, and then obviously BB British Brooks, he's doing a great job being vocal, and some of the guys up front like Corey, they're doing a good job. So we're all just trying to tackle it as a team, and then kind of as things get going and things start shaping up, we'll kind of build more leadership as things go throughout the season.
How has the competition been with Jacoby? What's that been like? I know it's been going on for I guess about a year now. It started during the regular season, and you trying to get that back and rolling. Now you're fighting that starting.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're pushing each other. We're pushing each other every day. It's good for both of us. He's very talented, and obviously we both had a few playing a few games. So we're all just we're just trying to battle it out, and we're making each other better, like I said. And it's only time will tell. And we're just both competing as hard as we can because we both want to be the guy. So.
Drake, in what ways are the 7-on-7s different? Coach Longo kind of talked about the tweaks he puts into it so that it actually will translate into a game situation as opposed to just kind of being guys out playing more or less flag football.
Oh yeah. No. You got Coach Longo. He'll do the installs. So these first few player practices, those plays will be the same ones the first few days of camp. So kind of the installs. So the first few, especially for the young guys, the plays they're seeing now in the summer will be the exact same plays the first couple of days of camp. And then as camp progresses, we'll get some more complicated stuff. But at the end of the day, they're getting kind of the blueprint of the offense, and it's really just repping those plays and just trying to keep things simple and make the blueprint plays as best as we can. I didn't word that great, but something like that.
And when you're in a competition like you are right now, is that something that you obsess on every day, every practice you go out, even though it's not formal practice right now? But is that something, or is it more or less you're just in your own, focusing on your own deal and what you have to do to get better?
Yeah, I'm kind of the second part. I'm just trying to worry about myself. Just kind of worry about, getting better each and every day, and just kind of letting it play out. I'm sure, it's always in the back of my mind because, obviously competition and everybody's asking. But, at the end of the day, just trying to keep the things I can control and just go at it about each and every day, working on myself.
Drake, is that, when you say everybody's asking, I was asking that, like, is that what you hear all the time, just from people around, just like, who's going to be the quarterback?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Out there on football, that's what people want to know about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it seems to be the number one question. I just tell them, we're both competing and we're doing, whatever we can, and it's going to play out how it plays out. So, but obviously we're both looking forward to the season, and obviously I think whatever happens, maybe we'll probably both see the field at some point. So whether knock on wood, none of us get hurt, but you never know what can happen. So we both got to be ready regardless.
How much you feel about this quarterback system?
I think Coach Brown said he had success with it in the past. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I haven't really thought about it much, but I think it'd be something different. Obviously, our playing styles aren't that different, so I'm not sure how they'd work that out. But I'm sure we can make that work even if we did win some games. That's all that matters. Whatever we can do to win some games.
How do you handle the mental pressure of everybody asking you, that it's coming? Like, how do you keep calm and not just like freaking out about it?
Yeah, I just try to keep it one day at a time. It's, at the end of the day, guy's got a plan and he's going to work things out, and whatever. At the end of the day, it's about winning the games and trying to get the ACC championship's our goal. So whether just being scout team guy or being the guy, that's whatever we can do for the team.
Drake, how are you better today where you step foot as essentially a high school senior?
Yeah, obviously, getting with the offense, just repping it for a year, it's a lot different. Walking in kind of like a deer in the headlights, being thrown in spring practice. But then kind of the game starts to slow down for you a little bit, and then we're doing a lot of going back to the basics, especially Coach Bicknell coming in with up front. So we're just going back to the basics, drawing things up, and it's just seeing it's a lot more clear, and things start to slow down. So I just feel like I'm processing things better. And they say in high school, the game's so much faster when you get to college. And it's like that at the start, but you get a year, and obviously I haven't been in some of those big time games, but obviously in practice, it's starting to come quicker and come easier. So that's probably the main thing.
What would you say you took away the most from Sam?
Probably his preparation. Sam's he's a workaholic, and obviously he's that toughness, that mentality he plays with. Kind of that first year he didn't get to sit about last year kind of shows his game. And I saw it in high school a little bit. He was running around, but just that mentality he brings, and competitive drive. Competitive as it gets, whether we're golfing or trying to throw 15-yard comebacks. So.
Drake, just in terms of like your mental preparation, like I'm assuming like you compared last summer to this summer, it's different because Sam was there and you knew he was going to be the guy. Just like right now, like how are you mentally trying to prepare yourself to become the starting quarterback? Like what types of things are you thinking about that are different than what you were going through this time last year?
Yeah, kind of last year, just trying to learn the basics and just kind of get things down where in meetings I'm answering questions right, but now just kind of watching more live, kind of our games in the past, kind of our live stuff, and seeing what these defenses are doing against these formations, and just kind of taking more of not a complicated approach, but more of like a live rep, watching games full speed instead of just trying to learn the basics like a young kindergarten. So
Visualize what's going to happen in the game.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Not to make you state your whole case or whatever, what do you think is the best thing right now that you would offer at that position if you end up winning the competition?
Obviously I think I'm an intelligent player and I can do a lot of things. I feel like there's no really weakness in my game, and then obviously, that competitive, win is kind of a big deal to me, and I think I kind of try to make it the main priority, and I think with me as a quarterback, we had a good shot every time we go out there.